Dharmendra, end of an era. The world mourns. A titan of Bollywood has left us. Known as the He-Man of Indian cinema, Dharmendra died in Mumbai at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy spanning over 6 decades. His journey began in a rural village, but his influence reached every corner of India. Dharmendra was born Dharmendra Keval Krishna Dayal on December 8, 1935, in Nisrali, Punjab. He grew up in a farming family, far removed from the glamour of cinema. Yet even at a young age, he carried a dream that would take him from the fields of Punjab to the glittering screens of Bollywood. In 1960, Dharmendra made his debut in the film Dil Bhi Tera Hum Bhi Tere. He was lean, handsome and full of vitality. As cinema evolved, he brought something new, a strong masculinity, but also a warm tenderness. As the 1960s progressed, Dharmendra starred in romantic dramas, leaning into his natural charm. He proved that he could do more than be a poster boy, he could act, and deeply too. By the late 1960s and 1970s, Dharmendra had established himself as one of Bollywood's most popular leading men. He alternated between romantic roles and action films, always believable, always compelling. Some of his most famous films include Mera Jain Mera Desh, Sholay, 1975, where his on-screen chemistry and action hero persona became legendary. Chup Chup, his agile performance in comedy as well. Yaadon Ki Baarat, Phool Aur Patthar, films that defined a generation. He was not just a hero, he was He-Man, the epitome of strength, integrity, and romance, all rolled into one. Off-screen, Dharmendra's life was as multifaceted as his film career. Long before he became famous, he married Prakash Kaur. Later, he married his frequent co-star, actress Hema Malini, in 1980, a relationship that captured the public's attention. He was not just a superstar but a family man, the father of multiple children, 2 of whom, Sunny Deol and Bobby Deol, followed him into Bollywood. Dharmendra's influence extended beyond films. He entered politics and served as a member of parliament from 2004 to 2009. Even towards the end of his career, he continued to act, transitioning into more character-centric roles, choosing roles that helped him reflect his maturity and experience. He never abandoned his roots. Whether playing the role of a hero, a father, or a veteran actor, Dharmendra carried with him an eternal screen presence. In recent months, Dharmendra faced health challenges. He was admitted to Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai after his health deteriorated in early November. He was released to continue his treatment at home, surrounded by his family. But the illness was heavy. On November 24, 2025, Dharmendra died at his Mumbai residence. Celebrities, politicians, and fans from across the country paid tribute to his death, calling it the end of an era. It was not just his looks or action hero image that made Dharmendra extraordinary, but also his versatile talent. He could play the roles of a rugged farmer's son, a sensitive lover, a fearless warrior and a jovial father. He worked with legendary directors. He forged on-screen partnerships that became unforgettable, especially in Sholay. His influence extended beyond cinema. He inspired future generations, his children became actors, his persona became part of Bollywood folklore. He was honored for his contributions to Indian cinema, including receiving the Padma Bhushan for his services to the arts. As news of his death spread, the nation shuddered. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called his death the end of an era. Actors remembered him not only as a screen hero, but also as a warm, determined human being. Generations of fans, from those who saw him in black and white films to young viewers who saw his last roles, have shared stories of how important he was to them. In Juhu, Mumbai, his funeral was attended by family, co-stars, and close friends. Dharmendra's legacy, they said, will live on not only in his films but also in the spirit he brought to each character. Dharmendra's life mirrored the very films he starred in. Brave heroism, deep emotions, rise and fall, reinvention, and ultimately, a graceful farewell. He was a man who built his empire, not just of box office hits, but of genuine connection with audiences. He never forgot his roots, never abandoned his humility. In a world of fleeting fame, he remained timeless. In a world of constructed heroes, he was real. Today, Dharmendra may have left this world, but his legend will never fade. His laughter, his fight scenes, his romance, his strength, they belong to Indian cinema forever. He may have been called the He-Man on screen. But off-screen, he was much more: a father, a husband, a friend, a hero in the hearts of millions. Dharmendra. A life lived large. A legacy that will never dim. Om Shanti.